Hello, this is AJ Macdonald with Macdonald Financial Services, and I have Devin Jones here in the office. And today we're going to talk to you about the difference between Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs, and why you might want to pick one versus the other. Devin, what do you think?
You may want to pick one over the other for sure. The differences, we get asked all the time. What are the differences between an IRA and a Roth? Believe it or not, Roths have been around a long time. I mean, you and I remember when they first came in to the industry, and not a lot of people knew about them, but they've certainly gained traction. You know, Roth IRAs, now they're in 401ks as well. So yeah, they've become very, very popular. Tax deferred versus tax-free at retirement age, at withdrawal status. I mean, it's a very important decision to pick which one is right for you and kind of your long-term planning.
That's right. So I think part of it, each individual needs to take a look at their tax situation in that current year. If you're in a really high tax bracket, might make more sense to put it in on if you're eligible to put money into an IRA, a traditional IRA, you'll be able to write that off your taxes that year. Maybe you're not in a huge tax bracket, or maybe you've looked in the tea leaves or your crystal ball and think taxes are going to go up significantly. Maybe it makes a lot more sense than to put into a Roth IRA. I think Roths are great because they grow tax-free. You can also access your contributions. Can't do that with a traditional IRA. So I think they're great. Of course, there are limitations before you can access your earnings, but I think they're a great vehicle, and I don't think, people ask us sometimes, well, is Congress going to get rid of the Roth because they're so good? What do you think, Devin?
We don't think so. I mean, certainly they are a topic that has been brought up many, many times, but you know, they're a very, very useful tool for us planners in this industry. So in my opinion, no. But anything can happen, obviously, as we've seen.
Well, with this current administration, they seem to, President Trump is busy.
Very busy.
Very busy. I don't think this is a hot button for him.
I would agree.
And I don't think it's a hot button for Congress. I think it's actually the opposite, to try to encourage more people to start saving for their own retirement. It's pretty tough to live on Social Security by itself.
It is very tough. It's been done. It's currently being done. For some, it's successful, but it's becoming harder and harder as inflation has certainly taken hold. So.
And more companies aren't offering pensions.
Correct. Right.
So you got to do it yourself. And an IRA or a Roth, great way to do it. There are other company-sponsored retirement accounts. We're not talking about those today. We do think those are great investment vehicles as well. But I think things are looking pretty good.
Things are looking pretty good. You know, we haven't touched on the RMD factor that comes into Roths. We have not talked about, you know, passing estate planning when it comes to Roth. There's a whole bunch of things that we could really talk about as far as Roths go. But yes, we're in favor of them here in this office for sure.
Well, you're really selling me on the Roths now.
There you go. Good. We're good salesmen here. So.
If you have any questions about traditional IRAs or Roth IRAs, please give the office a call, and thanks for watching.